What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we are back down in Henderson, Tennessee at HPR Automotive. Long-awaited moment. We're gonna dyno the 79 pace car, Gen 3 Coyote with a 15 and up Mustang ESS supercharger kit. We're super excited to see what this thing does. Not really sure what to expect, but we're about to find out. Alright guys, before we get rolling, let me go ahead and give you the specs on the car. So it is a 79 model pace car. We converted it to a Gen 3 Coyote, 10R80 automatic transmission, and of course, like I said earlier, the ESS supercharger that's made for the 15 to 22-3 Mustang. So really and truly, this blower shouldn't be on there. We made it fit. Wasn't really much to it. Other than that, it's got a 4 fuel system. UPRK member, Speed Engineering inch and 7/8 headers, pump gas running on the stock 120 millimeter pulley. Very basic combo, nothing too crazy. Wingard is tuning this vehicle, so it should be on point. Huge shout out again to HPR for having us and getting this taken care of for us. If you need any dyno time, any type of work, you can see shop is full. Hit them up. But anyway, let's get over to the dyno, see what we can get out of this bad boy. We'll do 587, 582, 440. How high you spin it?
7,000.
7.
Well, what did peak the horsepower at?
582. Can't tell. What's up? Peak horsepower at 7,300, 582, 97, 440 torque.
Yeah, so the main thing is that we're not spinning this as high as we are the Mustang engines.
Right.
And that's usually where we see 10, 11 pounds of boost with the supercharger on a Mustang engine, 60 power. We normally see around 650 to 670. Sometimes 680 with a 10R80 on the S550.
Right.
With this setup. So to see that with an F-150, it's not too far off. Everything looks good in here.
How much boost did we see?
I actually started letting off around 7,000.
Oh, okay.
It probably
8? Yeah. So not too shabby.
No, I mean, we normally like between 7 and 8,000, like 7 to 7,800. We'll normally see where we start seeing the ESS pick up a lot. And we'll see up to, sometimes up to 11 pounds of boost, depending on, boost is a measure of restriction. So
right.
If you have stock headers, we can see up to 11. Sometimes if you have headers, you're good at controlling the off, we can see around 10. But that's at about 7,800 RPM. So with a centrifugal, the higher the RPM goes, the more boost you make. That's why I told you to tell him having an F-150 motor and not revving it out as high.
Yeah.
He could probably
drop down a little
drop
bit.
down a little bit. I'm gonna let Daryl look at it. Daryl might tell me to rev it on out.
Okay. All right, boys, I wanted to jump outside, get away from the fan noise a little bit. So this engine is out of a 2019 F-150. Now, it does have a Gen 3 Mustang intake on it, and of course, long tube headers and all that. But with the cams, that's where we're losing a little bit of power. So the F-150s in 2019 were rated at 395. The Mustang was rated at 460. So let's say we'll take 65 horsepower, which is roughly the difference between F-150 and Mustang, add that in, you got 647 horsepower. Also, the F-150 engine isn't going to make peak power as high, so you're going to lose a little boost. So essentially, you take away the power difference between the Mustang Coyote and the F-150 Coyote, add in that difference, and it's right at where HPR sees essentially the same setup on a Mustang engine. So we got the word from Wingard.
We can go a little higher. We can go higher in the RPM.
So the word is send it.
We're gonna try.
I mean, why not, right?
I mean, y'all making the calls, not me.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
Hey, the tuner, trust your tuner, man. He knows what he's talking about.
The engine's healthy. We're fine.
Yeah.
We run bills up to, I think bills up to 78.
Yeah, same engine. Yeah, same cams, everything. All right, let's try pull number 2, see what we can do here. All right, there we go. That's a little better. 605, 452.
What was the max RPM?
Let's see, 75, 20.
That's where it made me so fire.
Yeah.
So it started, I revved it higher, so that was just the end of the cam we were gonna make.
Yeah. And it picked up what, 23?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just revved it on out. You can see right there where it was. You see the red and the green are right there.
Yeah.
You can see where it took. I kept revving it out. Kept picking it up. But it made more horsepower that time.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Once again,
That's the
you
end.
killed it.
That's just the end of the. That's where the cams are for the F-150. They just give out around that horsepower.
Yeah.
But it carried. It was carrying it. So if you look right there, where I actually, that's my goof. It kept revving. And I don't have no tag right here.
Yeah. It's on US.
VCM. I'm having to watch the HD2 VCM scanner, and it lags a little bit.
Yeah.
So I have to anticipate when to let off. And so I let off before I hit the end of the dyno. That's why you see it drop down, is because I didn't hit the button. The first time I hit the button right.
Hell yeah.
So that's where. So it's not bad.
No.
Not for an F-150 motor.
No. In a 2,800 pound car, you'll have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's 65 horsepower difference from the factory between the 18 Mustang and the 18 F-150.
Right.
So this is an F-150 cams and all with the Mustang intake. So I don't think that's bad at all.
Now, it'll give him all he wants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, boys. So there you have it. 605 horsepower in a 2,800 pound car. Freaking amazing. Again, huge shout out to HPR Automotive, Wingard Tuning. Again, this car is on pump gas on the stock 120 millimeter pulley, so it could go a lot higher, and F-150 engine. So again, 600 horsepower and 2,800 pound car, give you all you want. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Catch you on the next one.